seem like an adult.
Say that again. Say that again. The way you can
The
tell.
one of the ways that you can tell that somebody is doing something that they don't really want to do is that they sound like a kid when they're talking about it. When I say a kid, I mean not the good kind of kid. I don't mean childlike glee, but I mean they just don't sound like they're on top of it, like they own it, like they belong there, like they own their space. An adult is someone. I mean, I think this is true for all adults who are ordinary, mentally healthy adults, but it's especially true for men. I can speak from a male point of view because that's what I recognize in you. I mean, I identify with the fact you come in here. You seem to like own it. You come in like you spoke to me exactly as a man speaks when you say what you do and what you're into and what you're. It sounds like you own it. That it's your territory. That it's yours to go one direction or go into another direction. It doesn't sound like somebody is like your mom dragged you to the clothing store and is trying to make you buy socks and it's the most boring thing in the world and you're like, come on, mom. And my son was we were at the doing this once with my son. He was like 8 years old or something. He's like he just falls down on the ground and he's like he's lost all energy. Jerry Seinfeld talks about that, going to the bank and wanting to just fall down on the ground. It's so boring. That's what I'm talking about when I say, you can tell when someone's doing something and it's just their parents want them to do it, but it's not really theirs. Is they talk about it, but they talk about it in a kind of it's not really me. But you don't find adults doing that very much when they have decided that they know who they are, they know what they're doing in life, then they own it. Like Monica, like watch how she talks about school and her classes and all that. She knows she belongs here. She owns this process. And the thing about Monica that's interesting is that she's going against a huge tide. She's fighting against a terrible current in public school life. And she's just happily paddling against it. She's like this happy little fish, and there's this tidal wave. So I'm just going to go into the tidal wave. It's almost like she doesn't realize what's happening, But that's actually a deep spiritual position. That is a childlikeness. That's the good kind of childlikeness. That's the powerful kind of childlikeness that adults often strive to cultivate. Is that enthusiasm, that childlike enthusiasm. That's the good thing.
What I've noticed and what I kind of say as an indicator is if they have that kindergarten face. Like
kindergarten face?
Kindergarten face. If you ask them, no, really, what do you want to be when you grow up?